An interview is nothing if you don't have good audio. So one of the things I decided to do in preparation for this interview is to test a variety of different lavaliere mics. I rented, because I'm here in LA, I went to an audio house. I said I want one of everything, so I rented a Tram TR50, a Sennheiser MKE2, a Sanken COS 11, a DPA 4071, and a Countryman B6. These are all high-quality, professional-grade microphones. You just can't get better quality than these 5. I wore all 5 mics, and Debbie in our office wore all 5 mics. I got the whole office staff together, and we spent an hour listening and comparing to the different mics to see which sounds best on a guy and which sounds best on a girl. The results are that all 3 of us today are wearing different mics. I'll tell you what they are in just a second. But if you purchase this training, or if you view it in the video training library, we're going to include the audio recording so you can hear all these different mics, EQ'd flat, in a soundproof, in a sound deadened room, so you can hear what they actually sound like without any special treatment one way or the other. So you can decide for yourself which mic sounds the best for you. I've got me recording the same dialogue and Debbie recording the same dialogue, so you can make your own choice. Well, here's what we did. We're using 3 different mics. I'm wearing a Tram TR50. James is on a Sanken COS 11, and Catherine is on a Sennheiser MKE2. By the way, my goal in audio recording is always record audio at -12 dB. That's where the peaks go. So I've got plenty of headroom if they start shouting, but you don't want it down near -20. Put the peaks at -12. And during the interview today, as we talk with myself and with James and with Catherine, notice where the mics are put. Notice which side of their shirt they're placed on. And we'll talk more about that as we go along. But notice where my mic is. It's between the first and second button on my shirt. And it's in such a fashion that when my head is turned to look at the camera, it's pointing right at the microphone. You'll see the exact same thing with James and with Catherine, and you'll find that they're actually on opposite sides of the shirt because James is looking camera right and Catherine is looking camera left. All right, so if we look here, notice that James's mic is on this side of his collar, and it's between the first and second button on his shirt. And notice that when he's looking at me, he's in a straight line between his mouth and the microphone, so that he's always on mic. If we look over at Catherine, she's on the opposite side. James is on the right side of his shirt. Catherine's on the left side of her shirt. When she's looking at me, she's in a straight line between her mouth and her microphone, and if she had buttons on her shirt, it would be between the first and second button. You don't want it so high under the chin that the chin blocks the sound, and you don't want it so low that it becomes really echoey and filled with room noise. You want to have it right around just below that first button on a shirt. For the complete version of this online training, please visit our store at larryjordan.com/store and look for Webinar 157. By the way, membership is a great value when you need to stretch your training dollars. A membership to our video training library saves you money and time. You can access all of our videos for a low monthly price of only $19.99. That's more than 1,200 movies, hundreds of hours, all in depth and all up to date. Plus, members can attend any of our Power Up webinars for free. Our training covers Apple and Adobe software. We update it every week, and for more information, visit larryjordan.com/membership. And thanks.